Hola YouTube, my name is Ricardo Lino and I'm a wheel addict. Today we're gonna make a review about the Wish frames. Since when I first heard about this frame, I was super curious to try it. And about like 3-4 months ago, I wanted to make one of those skate talks, podcasts, whatever you want to call it, with Cletus, which is the owner of the brand Wish. And back then I ordered a set of these frames. But because I live in South Africa and the mail service is not the best, it took almost 3 months. Basically, I only got this frame in 2018 and I ordered it like early November 2017. That doesn't really matter. The frame ended up showing up and I did put it on my skates. And I'm gonna tell you what I think about it. So I ended up ordering 2 frames, not 4, 2. I ended up ordering 2 frames. I'm really bad at opening boxes, so when I first tried to open the box, I ended up ripping it. But this is, well, I'm so bad that I didn't even open it the right way. Anyway, so this is one of them. It comes in black. It comes with all these screws and all these things. I'll show you in a second. And here we have, wait, it's not here. It's not here because it's here. Here we have the white version of it, which I'm using on my USD7s. I'm using them with 60mm wheels in the middle and 72s in the end. But let's take the other one again. Something that you should know about this frame is that this is a high-low frame. What does that mean? Well, high-low means that the axles in the middle are not centered with the ones in the edges. Basically, these 2 axles here, the middle wheels, are actually lower than the ones in the edges. What's the advantage on these? Well, when you have a high-low frame, you can put smaller wheels in the middle and bigger wheels in the edges. After trying it, I can tell you that it felt like I was going flat 72s, and I was trying it with 72s like I said and 60s in the middle, which means I didn't feel like the middle wheels were stopping me as much as I first thought they would. They were actually riding really fast. I'm using all undercovers. This is the Roman Abrati, this is the Dustin Werbeski wheel. Something which was really cool then is like you have smaller wheels, so instead of having a 472 which you have a reduced space, you still have a lot of space. Basically, I would say the best comparison that I can say is they roll as fast as something like this, which is a AN72, but at the same time feel like they grind as good as this, which is a AN60. The biggest difference that you'll have between an AN and a Wish, it's the length of the frame. So if you look at them, the frames are actually a lot longer. But because you are able to rocker the frames, you'll be able to turn quite easy. What are the rockering options? Something that was really smart from the Wish guys, Cletus, was, check this, the frame comes with all these bolts that you'll need. Comes with a sticker, with a Wish sticker, and here in the back they say all the different options of rockering that you can do. These are the biggest wheels that you can put on these frames, which is a 72mm according to what they say here in the back. Also, they say that you go down, like if you want to skate flat, if you use 66mm in the edges, you can use 53 in the center and that will make you roll flat. If I use a 72, for me to ride flat, completely flat, I would need to use 59mm. So I would need to use something like these in the edges here. But then I would need to use something like this, which is the Dustin Werbeski, which is a 59. If I would use something like this, according to what it says here in the back of the box, I would be riding flat. But I wanted to have a little bit of rockering, even if it's just a millimeter. So I used the 60mm Roman Abrati wheels in the center, and I loved it. I didn't really felt like the rockering was like a lot. I didn't felt the skate nervous at all. And then I really think like even with the 1mm rockering option, the middle wheels even get a little bit more pressure. So I think I even had all the wheels touching the ground, if that makes sense. Probably when I just put the frame like this it wouldn't, but with the pressure, because I'm heavy, I think all the wheels are touching the ground. So, but at the same time it was easy to turn, because when I wouldn't apply that much pressure, when there was that much force being made in the middle wheels, they would turn. So I don't know, I really enjoyed skating them like that. Something that I was concerned at first was, yes, I'm gonna use a 60mm or a 59mm here, but then isn't the frame going to be a lot taller? Isn't the frame going to be a lot higher here? Check this out. USD 7 with the wish frames. If you use the slimline frame that I made a test about a month ago, if you use a slimline frame, check. The groove, it's not that much lower. It is like, I would say maybe like a few millimeters, like a really tiny few millimeters, not that much. This is the wish, this is the slimline. If you are used to a fluid frame, something like this, a fluid 4 frame, the fluid frame is actually a little bit lower. I would say maybe something like 5mm, something like that. On the fluid frame, you won't be able to ride flat. For anti-rocker, amazing. If you're an anti-rocker fan, I don't think you would ride anti-rocker on these. Even if you can, but I don't think would be the best option. Basically, this is a frame for flat setup lovers, or for someone want to rocker a little bit the frames, having like the middle wheels touching the ground and the ones in the edges not touching that much. Now, something that for some people might not be the best, which for me wasn't really a problem, is when you use these wish frames, if you want to use wheels like 72s, you're gonna need to dig a little bit here in the sole plate. Basically, I had to use a Dremel, one of these things. I had to use one of these things. Damn it. And I grinded a little bit of the sole plate here in the back, here in the front, so that the wheels would fit without touching the sole plate. It's kind of weird that you buy something and out of the box you still need to dig into the sole plate, but at the same time I totally get it. It's like the sole plates on the market at this moment, at least most of them, I don't even know if there's any which is ready for this type of thing. Probably in the future there will be changes made on the sole plates and they will be ready to get frames like these out of the box. I don't really see it as a problem, and it's something really easy to sort. And let me just show you a few clips of me skating with them, and that's it. Something that I like about these frames is it's actually really easy to do topside tricks. They slide really fast on sole tricks because there's only these lower pieces touching when you do soles. It's a little bit sticking out, so all this lower part is actually inside the frame. It feels super strong. Again, it's not too hard to do royale tricks. I haven't really done that many torque tricks, which is usually how I check a frame, but my knee is not really perfect, so. But I've seen a lot of people doing torque tricks with this, so I don't see it as a problem. I would say go for it. If you're looking for a flat or a rockering setup option, this might be a really good option for you. I love skating them with this boot. I also try it with the US this way. I guess that's like, I've been skating art boots the most. I could try them also with the carbons. I have a set of carbons, but I've been a lot more into these and into the sways, and I tried them in both. I tried it also in the sways. And let me show you the sole plate. Check, these were the sways, and that's what I had to do to the sways on the sole plate. I don't know if you can see it here, but I had to dig a little bit here. I also had to dig a little bit here so that the frames would fit. And they actually felt really, really good. In fact, I really think this boot is supportive enough to use big wheels. Like, I wouldn't really say that it's big wheels as 72, especially because they dig into the frame, but it felt good with this. It feels better with the 7s. Just my opinion, but I guess that's it. For today, that's what I wanted to show you. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy this video, do not forget to subscribe to the channel. If you really like it, give me some thumbs up. If you didn't like it, yeah, just maybe give me a thumbs down and let me know what you didn't like about this video. Other than that, I keep saying the same. Just don't forget why we all started skating, because it's fun. Cheers, guys. See you soon.